Today is a pretty cool day. It's something I've really wanted to do for a long time. We have no experience with it, but both of us are going for Conundrum. So we're going for Rubies and Sapphires. Nicolette and I are pumped. This is what, you know, we live for. We're gonna get dirty. We're gonna learn some new techniques. We'll learn more about crystals and geology.
I don't think they're even open yet.
We're at the Cherokee Ruby and Sapphire mine. I'm sure someone will come down or something.
Some snacks and stuff right here, so sometimes we not even step in and have what we need.
That sounds good, baby. Nicolette, she doesn't care about rubies. She doesn't care about sapphires.
I do.
No shoes in the van.
Yeah, no exception. I don't care if we're searching for whatever mineral, no shoes in the van. Not hard. Simple. Carefully.
Carefully, and we're gonna get started. We'll open the door, and we have a little snack bucket she put together.
It's gonna be a really relaxing, beautiful day. I love the little sound of the sluice and the fresh creek water just running down here. Love it. So the guy who works here has been really helpful. He's just kind of like showing us what to do. He's telling Brian now where to dig. Brian paid for the dig. I'm just doing the 2 buckets and hopefully helping him clean some of his material. So yeah, I'm gonna like go down right on this bench here.
Here, babe.
Start washing some dirt.
These are 2 of your buckets. I'm sure you could help me with mine.
Yeah, that's what I was
So these are pre-dug. They're in the gravel pay layer. I guess there's probably any area could be a pay layer. You can surface collect rubies here if you're lucky. But these are Nicolette's buckets.
Yay!
We'll put them there. And he's getting you some screens and...
Very nice. I've never found a ruby before, so...
All right. Well, hopefully it'll be a lucky day.
Yeah.
Maybe you can see one.
What?
Do you have one we could show her?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they look like in the rough. We've done our research, but it's always different to see them in person. Looks like some pretty dirt. I'm excited. But today I think I'm just using my regular chair just because I'm just going to be sluicing, and it's like right here. There's the van. And here I am, and here's the sluice. So I just don't see a point of having my hiking chair because I'm also sitting at more of like an angle in that, like more like this. So I just feel like it's harder to offload. So I'm actually going to sit down on the bench on my cushion.
If I put that on top of my flashlight or my cell phone light, you can see the light shine right through it.
Oh, I might have seen. Did you put that online? I might have seen that.
Yeah, we saw that
I'm
online.
not sure.
Is that moonstone?
That is moonstone. The moonstone kind of has like a bluish color.
Yeah,
to it.
I love that.
If you roll it around in your hands, you can kind of see it makes like a hologram or fish scale effect.
And this?
So how do
That
you
is
know
a sapphire. Key is to wash all that stuff really, really well.
Okay.
Did
your ruby come out like when you washed it? It was just like that.
Just like that. I haven't done anything to it.
Well, I'll get you on here.
Thank you so much
All right, well,
for
yell
all
out
your
if you need
info.
anything. Otherwise, I'll be back out soon to help you out.
All right, cool, man.
Thank you.
Yep, there's that. You sure you don't want your butt kissed? Yeah. That's specifically for...
Long term. This is great.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Just want to make sure your butt's a little on the end.
Yeah,
There you go, yeah. Nicolette decided to go on the floor instead, which is great.
Sometimes it's like a little learning curve on where it's most comfortable. I've actually never sluiced.
Well, don't let that go down.
Before. I'm not gonna.
I'll put this here in case you do.
Alright.
All right, I'm gonna get started digging. I paid the $65 to dig my own, and basically if you do that, your goal is to dig as many buckets, wash as many buckets, so you get your money's worth. Yeah, it is cold. All it takes is 1 pour of the bucket, you know?
On my second bucket, I haven't really found anything yet, but that's the name of the game. Look at my screen. I'm only doing like 2 shovelfuls at a time, so I can really be sure I'm looking through it all.
You want me to plug your phone in, babe?
Not yet.
It's fun, you know.
Oh my God, you look really young. I would never guess that.
So we're either gonna go south towards Florida.
Nicolette and I have been digging and washing all day. We're now gonna start putting some of our gravel underneath UV light, and I'll show you what that looks like. And we're actually gonna do a night dig tonight, and I'm kind of excited for that. What we're looking for is one that turns pink or red. You never really know. So I found the first one that's very red. As you see, I go over these, some of them are red or more orange, and then when I go over this one, it's red. So that could be a sapphire or a ruby. So, and I can show you the sapphire we found. Nicolette and I are in the black room together for the first time. So I got this. 1, 2, 3. All right.
I want mine over here.
Wherever you want. One of yours, these are the smaller. And you got the big light. And you want to get close to it. All of them look purple. White is natural, like moss and shit. Red is what you're looking. There's red. See it? Yeah. So look, Nicolette immediately found a red one. Here's the tweezers. There you go. So that's probably a sapphire, maybe a ruby. Ruby's a little redder.
Look.
Look at that.
I don't need tweezers.
So Nicolette found a very red one. That's a ruby or sapphire. There. Bam. The owner came up to all of us and said, hey, we're gonna go to a different spot. How steep is this? We came over here. There's a bunch of piles for us to be able to grab some crystals and things from. And Nicolette and I are gonna try to get back up that big ass hill. We're a little concerned about it, to be honest. Our van is pretty heavy. It's a hill. I'm just gonna gun it and go for it. And he said if we get stuck, he'll pull me out. Hopefully we get up the hill. I don't know if we will. So we're gonna try our best. And if not, maybe we'll have to go over this creek or something. Here we go. What'd you find, babe?
Maybe
Yeah,
limonite,
plenty of time.
which looks a lot like petrified wood, I'm learning.
I love
Which
that.
I thought it was petrified wood, but apparently this could be limonite.
Nice.
Which I didn't know was a cross with quartz and sapphire.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And then I really like this little moonstone.
Nicolette loves her
It's
moonstone.
faceted.
How far is any food from here?
Look at that.
So if you want a gas station,
That's beautiful.
I love moonstone.
But you can go another.
Really pretty piece. But it's a great time if you ever get out here to Franklin, North Carolina. You should really check it out. Decent, well, prices. They have a UV tour at night, and you'll have a lot of fun. So
This is how I had to put it. I have nothing to cover it. This is pretty stable. The only thing is the pay dirt. I don't have something to cover it, so it might not stay. Might not stay perfect. I could try that. You could start it.
Under the sink.
Yeah, maybe I'll use a bag to go over each one.
Overall, beautiful day. We did find a tiny little sapphires that like glue red, as we showed you in the dark room. So that was cool. And I found a couple little pieces that I really like of moonstone, and I love moonstone. We had to put it under the UV light. All right, so now we're about to go back up the really treacherous road, which I wish we were like a little more warned on this road. And it's only really terrifying because we have our whole life in here. All right, Betsy, I'm so sorry. Wait, I didn't put my seatbelt on. Okay. This is
the park.
Terrifying.
Put your seatbelt on.
Babe, it's on. Just drive slow. Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't know if you guys can even see what Ryan just did. You're amazing. You really are.
Holy shit.
All right, we're not out of the woods yet. So
Show this. Let me see it.
just tip over.
Look at this.
really want you to focus. I don't want you with the camera.
All right.
All right, slow down though, because these rivets we just have to drive really slow over.
I think you gotta kind of gun over it and you barely even feel them then.
Gone over it. What are you nuts?
If I go slow, I can get stuck in it. But if I go over it, it just goes over it.
All right, so the worst is over.
Maybe. Look at these divots.
That's a divot.
Oh, that's the worst.
Just knocked our mirror in. This got shut.
Oh. You're gonna want to film that.
Or
we can do Twin Creek.
I was just about to say, if we can do that, Twin Creek is like a fucking
We're
nice
going to
paved
Twin Creek.
road.
We
We're
miss
coming
it,
for
too.
you, Twin Creek.
Yeah.
I'm really happy that we actually made it out of there, though.
This
That
was an adventure, guys.
really afraid.
Glet's composing herself in the van. I am starting to wash some of the buckets. Let's hope we get a ruby from that. That'd be amazing. Or even a sapphire would be cool too. I finished cleaning one bucket. I got another bucket to do. I'm hopeful we're gonna find some stuff. I think Nicolette will be excited. I definitely found some. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got some in here as well. I might have found a ruby. That looks pretty bright. I'm putting it in the pouch. So the sun's almost down. Nicolette's in there editing a short for our Facebook. These are all either sapphires or rubies, which is kind of cool. So our second spot was definitely better. Some of these burned so bright, it was ridiculous. I have one more bucket to do. This is my best bucket. Nicolette and I are doing night mining tonight. It's a full day of mining, like 15 hours. But here's my bucket. I'm going for it. This one's heavy. Hopefully I can be quick. See, the sun's almost down. I got these two cleaned. I still have a whole bucket, I forgot. I'm gonna clean this now. I'll just throw that. All right, I found one that kind of is like a hexagon shaped. So you can actually see it. This might actually be a little ruby. The first thing we have to do is pick up the flashlights. Looks like they're working. This is all we need to hunt at night. As it gets dark, we'll be able to start looking.
We're doing some night mining. Gonna start looking around with our flashlights and see. I've never night mined, so we're just gonna see if that looks fun. Brian found this guy.
Well, it's nothing crazy.
Nothing crazy.
So we'll put that away. Sorry for the shitty night quality of film.
Terrible lighting.
We're trying here, but yeah, we're leaving the mine now. We don't want to stay overnight. We have no service. We kind of need service to plan our life. Nicolette's eating a rock candy from Grandfather Mountain. But yeah, tonight it was kind of a bust. We didn't really find anything. I think it's best to come after, you know, flooding, rain. But I had fun.
Yeah, we were happy we came and checked it out because it was included in Brian's dig, so we wanted to, before we leave the area, to just check it out, and it was a nice experience either way.
I think
we
it's
did
worth
find
it.
A little one.
I found a little I would say Sapphire.
Yeah, and the thing about mining is mining's not guaranteed. So some days you're gonna go out and you're gonna work your butt off and you're not gonna find anything. And that's just the way it is. And other times you'll go out and you'll find amazing stuff, and that's just the way that is. So all part of mining. So you gotta take the good with the bad and enjoy it all, and just take your time in nature for what it is.
I'm gonna clean up the Sapphire and show it to you at the end of this video. Nicolette's up, she's making breakfast. She just made me and herself coffee. We got some orders in yesterday, so I'm printing out the labels. We're gonna drop them off at the post office. We're in a little bit of a rush. We were invited to stay at a mine, and basically we would greet guests and help out with guests for a few hours a day. But it means we get to mine for sapphires and rubies for free. The typical admission is $65. Maybe we'll do it for a couple days, maybe we'll do it for a week. Officially, Nicolette and I today will be working for a mine for free admission. Come with us and see if we find a sapphire or a ruby. Nicolette made a bomb-ass breakfast sandwich. Are you kidding? Look at this thing. Before we pop to the post office to do our orders, we actually just got 2 more sales, which is amazing. It's been a slow month, so that really is something that makes me excited when I see sales coming in. I know Nicolette is probably happy that her stuff is being bought.
Thank you guys. We appreciate every order, and we put a lot of love into each one.
Ryan found a purple sapphire here. Let's look at it.
It's very lavender.
Oh, that's beautiful. It's a little lavender. And it's quite large. I'd say it's over a carat. Yeah. It's nice. You got the shape.
Yeah, that's really nice.
I didn't know that color was here. What are you up to, babe?
I'm just looking for some gravel. You know.
Washing as much gravel as possible.
If you want to get me another bucket lined up, definitely.
Wash it all at once.
No.
I'm going to put you to work. Wait.
And really look at it.
Yeah, but we're going to look at it under the black light, though.
Yeah.
More gravel you wash, the more likely you find something. Avon?
Yep.
Avon found this.
That's still very good.
That's nice, buddy. So this one looks cool. Could be a garnet, could be pigeon blood.
Yeah.
Put it on America's Most Wanted.
No.
This is like a beautiful offer. You got these from the Sheffield mine.
Yeah, Sheffield. Yeah.
It's a gift us, him and his
And they
wife.
look better when you get them wet in the sun.
Look how beautiful.
You really,
He's gifting
they'll
Nicolette
really jump out.
rubies and a couple sapphires. And
What if we each just pick one and we don't take
No, you
one?
can have all of them.
Baby, he's gifting to you.
She's got a jar full like that. And we got
He wants to gift to you.
Very generous.
Nicolette can't accept gifts, but they're beautiful.
Then go straight to the bottom, right? Okay. So you're gonna see a bunch of different things pop. That's how you know this stuff is nice and clean. The yellows, well, that's what you're looking for. You see that little red right there? Not necessarily a ruby, but definitely a sapphire. A ruby is a sapphire, just a special type. We've got 5 different sapphires that'll produce that same response.
Nicolette and I have been volunteering here at the Cherokee Sapphire and Ruby Mine, and it's been kind of fun. We've been able to help other people, kind of.
Yeah, we met a bunch of nice people. It's been a really fun day.
Yeah, Nicolette's now, she's done her shift, and she can work on washing some of the gravel, and we're going to see if we can find some sapphires and rubies.
Oh, you just picked that bucket right up, huh?
Oh yeah. Try to wash as much as possible, eh? You want some?
Sure.
Want to keep it off? No, I'm gonna help.
So it's about like 4 or 5, and we're gonna do a midday coffee. It's a lot of work. You know, I think people underestimate how much work mining is. Like, you're not just going to come out to a mine. Chances are, I mean, there are people that get extremely lucky, and I've gotten extremely lucky, and I've had a lot of busts as well. But for the most part, you're not going to just waltz into a mine, mosey around for a couple hours, and find what you're looking for. Mining is not that easy. If it was, probably everyone would do it. So mining is really, really hard work, but it can be really rewarding because of that. So we're just putting in the work. And, you know, honestly, statistically, the more buckets you do, the more likelihood of finding a ruby or a nice sapphire. So we found little ones, but we're just still searching for more, because that's what mining does to you. You always want bigger and better and more. So, and it's just a joy to find them. I mean, I've been washing dirt all day, literally just that, and that even is like hard, especially for me. I don't have any balance in my core, so it's like especially hard for me to like pick up these trays of rocks and then put them in the water, and then you have to push and break through all the dirt really well. You have to go through it a couple times before it even gets clean. It's enough for you to even see if you have anything. You know, you have to look through it, and then you have to look through it again in the black room with the UV light, because you still might miss it. So it's a lot of hard work, and it's a process. But if you're willing to put in the work, you could find something really special. It's the end of the day, and Brian's over there digging us some buckets. We have the entire mine to ourselves. It is really peaceful out right now. So we're just gonna do a few more buckets until dark, because why not? So thanks for Brian's volunteer work, which I helped. We're just gonna mine in this beautiful seclusion.
Alright, and I'll put some for me there. I'll even use this to make it.
Ooh, come on.
I got me.
Well, the sun's there. I'll never see it.
I got a little mud.
What's mining if you don't get a little dirty?
Alright.
Brian picked the muckiest of the muck, but hey, we don't know.
Well, it's the bottom of the pit.
There could be some stuff in there.
Am I a little messy?
A little bit. Honestly, it's probably very refreshing. Better. It really is such a beautiful experience to sit here and just sloosh the rocks and go through them and just be out in nature. Park really close, really convenient. It's really beautiful out here. Very quiet other than the sound of the running water, as you can hear. So this is what our environment looks like and what I'm kind of doing. In here I have my gravel that I'm going to look at, but I just have it soaking. In here I have rocks that I'm interested in. There's a lot of moonstone in there. I'm just letting those soak. And then in here is the dirty, disgusting, mucky mud that I'm putting into here. And I'm just gonna go through all of this really good and try to find. We have to put some slop into there. It's really strenuous. Oh. So normally it's not this wet, but Brian went and got it from the bottom of the pit, which I think is smart. Look at that. Heavy. It's been a really long day of mining for rubies and sapphires, and I found a lot of really cute things, and I won't know for sure until I use the UV light on them, but I think we're just gonna wait for tomorrow to do that, because we're coming back tomorrow. So I always like to come in the van a little bit early and just tidy up and do some sweeping and just get comfortable before Brian's done mining, because he always likes to mine a little bit more than me. Because honestly, when you start mining, you really can't stop. So he's definitely got the ruby and sapphire bug, so he's just doing another bucket. And I'm doing some sweeping and just like doing the regular taking care of my body, you know, as I told you guys in the last video. So I want to be like more real about the struggles that I do face every single day with my spinal cord injury. Not because I want people to like feel sorry for me or anything, but because I want to show people that like while you might have to do all these crazy things throughout the day and like or like take breaks or be slower than other people or whatever it might be that you're different, you can still accomplish that. So I have to like come back in the van and cath, which is how I pee. You know, it's not easy to do. I can't just get up and walk to the porta potty. I have to like get back in my chair, come to the van, and you know, make sure my hands are clean and do my catheterization and pee, and then get back at it. So, I mean, there's just like little things that I have to like stop and take care of that take longer than the average person, but I'm still able to find a way to do that. And honestly, I've always found a way to do it, no matter what I was doing. So it just like shows you that there's always, where there's a will, there is a way. So I just want to show more of that. But these are all my rocks of like serious interest. I'll clean them off and use the UV light more. And then I have a whole bucket of gravel that we're just going to bring in and look at under the UV light tomorrow, because it's quite a bit and it's going to take a little bit. And we're hungry and we're tired and it's going to be dark and there's a lot of people night mining and they're using the flashlight, so we're just going to wait. I definitely have OCD, but we make it work. So Brian has been really patient about letting me just get the van together before we do anything, especially after mining, because it can get really dirty. But I have a lot of tricks, I feel like, that keep it cleaner when we're mining. Like, for instance, I just clean everything off before we get in the van. So my cushion, which this actually goes on the back of my mountain trike, just like giving it a little wash down to not be gross. So I just take an extra, you know, few minutes each time we're done mining and just make sure everything's clean. I'm going to be making Brian strip naked, not naked, but he's going to be taking his mining clothes off before he gets in the van, and I'm also going to make him dip his shoes in the sluice, but he does it. So, that, ladies, that's how you know. Okay. All right, we didn't go into Walmart this morning, so we're making use of the sluice. Sorry. This is against the rules.
Sorry, Zeke.
There's yours.
But it's water. It's forever moving. A perpetual water machine.
Do you need a little extra cleanser? I would use more. Just use that right up. You can get your beard good, get everything. I like this more than the Walmart. Yeah, there you go. Get that side beard good.
That's the coldest water ever, but when you're washing your face, it's actually very refreshing. Felt like my eyes opened for the first time ever. This is one of the weirdest ways we've ever been hygienic in van life, washing up at a sluice.
5 days of doing this to learn how to do it as a paraplegic T4, which means I don't have any balance, basically. And so, like, if you pushed me right now, I would just go flying that way. The littlest, and I'm gone. So that's basically the best way to explain it. So doing this is kind of hard and like lifting heavy things, so I don't sluice like a normal person. But I figured out a way to do it, and I finally found my rhythm. We have to practice stuff. Put it all the way down, and then I like let the water do it, and then do it again. Get all the leaves out.
And then you look.
Yeah. Yesterday I did this all day, and last night my arms hurt so bad, but I was really happy about it. Your arms hurt, you know, you're working out a little, so it's like, but it was painful.
Well, good.
Now I use my little spatula.
You use that. Can I have some of your drink?
Go at it. And I'll just look for pretty rocks. But that other one wasn't nothing, right? Another one.
No, that's the same one. I threw it in there.
Oh.
That's Moonstone.
I was like, oh my god, it has a twin. I was so happy.
Keep it.
And I don't know why I really like this little thing. Brian's looking at our gravel in the dark room over there somewhere. And I'm going to relax on this guy. I feel like I'm being a lot smarter about just giving my body breaks and like finding really new ways to do it. So even at the mine, I can give my body a break on this little Coleman mattress thing that I bought a while back.
I think Nicolette and I just found a big ruby or sapphire. Check this out. It's a little dirty still, but watch. Look how big that is. I know it doesn't seem large, and you can't tell because it's a little dirty, but that's the shape you want, and that's the size you want as well. I'm gonna have to clean that up good, but that's a good find, guys.
Ooh, babe, this is a honker.
I know, we found a good one. I'm gonna weigh it in the scale.
You found it?
We found it.
Tell me who found it.
It was out of this bin.
You
but
found
we
it.
found it. Are you excited
This is
for...
a chunker. I don't know if you guys can't really tell how actually cool that is.
Where's the
That's such a
sun?
good find.
So this is
Such good shape.
hard to find, So that's the shape, and then that's the size. And that's a big sapphire.
He's a Hong Kong.
I mean, he's a good one. And I don't know how clear he is. I have to clean him up. I think he'd be clearer if he was perfect. All right, guys. Minus 25. That's 5.2 carats. This is from the good spot, hopefully. Try to get as much gravel as possible.
All
2
right.
buckets for you.
And can you grab me another strainer so you can take mine and check it out in the room?
I'm gonna go check ours. I'll put this back quick. Boom.
All right, Brian got me my dirt, and then he'll take our screens. He does 2, I do 1.
I'm gonna take these. We'll see if we found any sapphires and rubies, babe.
All right, good luck.
Walk these dark ones. We haven't really found anything else. It's getting a little late. It's like 5. We've just been digging, washing, snacking, enjoying the sun. Really just making the best of our last day, looking for sapphires and rubies. Nicolette's all comfy over there. A little ruby. All right, guess which one is the ruby? So that one is a ruby, confirmed. There's one of them, this one, it looks like a ruby, it's a garnet. That's kind of cool. Pigeon blood ruby. Cross your fingers, guys. But we'll leave Betsy. We're leaving her parked there. And Nicolette and I are gonna check. She has her table down there. I have mine up here.
I'm gonna put mine on my lap.
It's gonna get you messy.
Yeah, I'm already messy.
Your thing's here. Oh. Do you see anything?
I don't know, let me do it.
Ooh. That's a ruby monster.
I don't know. Ooh, found one. Hold
You got a ruby in here
Will
as
you
well.
hold it for me?
You got a crazy ruby in here. Like, I don't know how large it is, but it's fucking bright. There you go. Yeah, just keep that there.
Oh, that one's
Look at
awesome.
that. That's bright as shit.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move everything out from around it.
Look how perfect it is.
Trying to find it. Alright.
Oh.
Oh.
Ooh, look at that.
Zoom in. It's hard to show. Damn. Look how bright it gets. So when they're rubies, they'll also go in your hand. You can't stop them. Oh, that's the size, huh?
Yep.
It's a little guy, but it's definitely a ruby, I think. This is all the ones you picked up by hand and put in there, correct?
Yes. Oh, I was really hoping this big thing was a ruby. I don't know why I thought it was.
That would have been sick. But, alright, so it doesn't look like any are in there. I guess we'll see.
Oh. No.
What? Is there something?
Look at that one.
That's bright. Well, this was one of our best mining experiences, I'd say.
We had a lot of fun.
We did have a lot of fun. We're both hungry. We're gonna go get food, just like with yesterday. This was our last time mining the rubies and sapphires, at least, you know, for now. I'm sure we'll come back. And we hope that you guys enjoyed our adventure. And then these are all the ones we found. Actually, low. I don't know if I could show them that good. Nicolette's editing. But yeah, we started our little cleanup process. These are our sapphires and rubies. Some of them are quite nice. Some of them are rubies here. And then this one's a garnet.